In the game, wanna play in the game.
DJ, let it go, let it go.
I can't get that thing out of my head.
Oh, that guy.
I can't get it out of my head.
Superstar, talented Nigerian actor delves into music and delves out. All right, welcome guys, it's Take 3. We're here to give you all the biggest conversations in entertainment like we always do. We are here to serve it to you as E-Day hot. And we love the fact that you always come back and don't come alone, all right? It's Tuesday and I hope your week is moving smoother than Lagos traffic on a public holiday, right? Yeah, because we're here to sprinkle extra energy on your day. Before we get into the deal for the day, yeah, today promises, just promise me this, that you would hang with us from the beginning of the show till the end of the show. And as you are leaving, you will tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. I'm Taiwo Egunjobi, the voice of God. And yes, welcome to Take 3. Let's go.
Trust me, today's show is giving premium vibes. You don't want to miss it. And you know what is more exciting about today? The Entertainment Week Africa starts today. And we have exclusive guests. Also, a soothing voice is gracing today's set. And I'm geared up. You should too. I'm a Kevin Jane. Interesting. So you already know it's about to be a packed, spicy, back-to-back edition. So make sure you join the conversation at News Central TV on Instagram, X, and YouTube. So, all right, guys, buckle up because coming up now is E-News. My name is Kate Adeogun.
You say buckle up.
Buckle it.
Buckle up.
Get
Buckle
ready.
Up, buckle up.
Get your seatbelt done. Afrobeat superstar Asake has defended his decision to sing predominantly in Yoruba, explaining that the language is where he feels most authentic. During an Instagram live session, he said he can sing in English but prefers Yoruba for its emotional resonance. He also emphasized that music transcends language, adding that listeners don't always need to understand the words to feel the song. Rising Afrobeats artist Fola has reached a landmark 1 billion career streams across all major platforms including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Boomplay. This comes after the release of his debut album Catharsis in September 2025, which became the highest debuting Nigerian album on Spotify's global top albums chart, peaking at number 2. The feat underlines his quickly growing influence in the Afrobeats and Afrofusion space. Fast-rising Afrobeats act Fido, known for his breakout hits Awolowo and Joy Is Coming, has stirred major anticipation after releasing a striking visual teaser for his next single, Chicken Do. The short clip, which quickly gained traction on social media, blends modern luxury with vivid Igbo cultural expressions, hinting at a festive, high-energy release. The teaser opens with a bold nighttime visual, immediately setting a tone of celebration and confidence. With the year-end season approaching, Chicken Do appears poised to become the next big anthem of Fido. Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has issued a dramatic warning to her estranged husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, threatening to expose alleged crimes if he continues harassing her. In a public statement, she said she will reveal murder, fraud, and other cases unless he leaves her alone. Her remarks have sparked renewed speculations around their relationship and past controversies. Cardi B's album, Am I the Drama, has been certified 3 times platinum by the RIAA, making it the highest certified album of 2025. She hit this 3 million equivalent units milestone just 2 months after the album dropped on September 19th, 2025. This cements her as a major force in rap and highlights the album's huge commercial success. NFL star Stephon Diggs has filed a defamation lawsuit against influencer Christopher Blake Griffith, who accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting him in 2023. Diggs strongly denies the allegations, calling them fabricated, and is seeking damages and legal fees. Griffith's side, meanwhile, says they plan to counterclaim for sexual battery, insisting Diggs initiated unwanted advances.
All right, welcome back. It's still take 3, and I know that you're itching to find out what's happening on the show today. But hey, relax. It's going to be an amazing ride, and we promise that you will not regret that you came. Now, it's that time of the year again where entertainment takes center stage around the world, from concerts to festivals to raves, workshops to celebrate and prepare for the next phase ahead. Now, this year, Entertainment Week Africa stands at the center of it all, serving a variety of activities that amplify the African entertainment sector, from workshops to panel discussions, mentorship programs, to live concerts. Now, this year's edition promises to be a total game changer. Yes, joining us on the show today is Kembi Ebi, the lead mentor, to shed more light on this year's expectations regarding investment lab and incubator created for tech startups. We are glad that you're here with us today.
Thank you.
That is a round of applause.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are eager to know, because this December looks like it's going to be an amazing one. But yes, so can you explain to us what Entertainment Week Africa 2025 Deal Room is, and why is it such an important initiative for African entertainment this period?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me, and happy to be talking about this very important topic. And I think I have to also use the opportunity to give kudos to the Entertainment Week Africa team. Shout out to Diola and Dari Art Alade, who put this whole show together, and just even actually incepting the initial concept of the Deal Room. And why this Deal Room is important is because the spotlight now comes into the creative economy. And for many years, we know that there's massive opportunity. To the tune of 60 billion comes into valued, I think that's the valuation on the African creative sector. Okay. And when you think about the businesses that can actually tap into this, they need some level of push. They need capital. Yes. And that's literally where Deal Room comes in. We want to unlock the opportunities. We want to give them the environment to thrive. We want to give them the support, the mentorship, the access to partnerships, the access to investors, to be able to actually now tap into that massive valuation that we have, right? Nigeria alone is probably getting a lion's share of that African valuation. So it's only right that we're doing it here. And of course, we want to just give these budding companies access to that capital. That's literally what it is. To get there, they need to have to know how to present their business models. They need to know how to be, confident in how they pitch. So we actually do very well crafted, designed mentorship sessions with them to get them ready. And it's a 3-day intensive course. Wow. And then at the end of it, they do a demo day where they get to actually now pitch to actual investors. And some of them actually go home and get checks written for them. Some of them get really good access to sustainable customer relationships, partnerships, the whole nine.
Wow.
I think it's time for us to start
Fire.
putting our
Yes.
because that money we must tap into it.
We need to expand our portfolio.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay, well, let me ask you, how has the deal room evolved from previous years, especially with, the expansion into dedicated tracks for film and music?
Yes.
And what gaps in the African creative ecosystem does this address most urgently?
So I think that, so first of all, we've done a good job this year of adding those additional tracks. First 2-3 years we did this quietly where we were getting a lot of traction. We focused mainly on the tech side, but now there's the film and music because we do know that they're also equally as valuable and they need that support. So there's now dedicated tracks towards content market that will be allowing these budding superstars, whether in the form of film directors or musicians or producers, directors, they now get to actually speak directly to people who can actually make a difference in getting the idea into life, right? Bringing the idea into life. So that was very key, and I think that was bringing that in already filled a major gap. And then for us on the creative tech side, I think it's to keep expanding because we have the direct creative sector that we look at. So we have film tech, we have music tech, but there's still the infrastructure side that needs to be adjacent to help these startups that are in the film and music tech. So we also look at companies that are solving in data infrastructure, logistics, all these other sectors, logistics and even energy, like just basic electricity. There are people who are coming up with some very smart energy solutions, portable solutions that actually help the ecosystem to actually be sustainable, right? So that's the idea. We want to also create sustainable businesses outside of this. So I think in terms of just diversifying the tracks, so it's a very big one that we did this year, and it's going to be very exciting.
Amazing. That's so impressive. Really, like hearing all of these plans and how everything is coming together, right? But still on that track, what kind of startups are you looking to bring into the EWA pipeline for this year?
We've already actually seen quite a lot. This year was definitely by far the largest entries we had, and that's a testament to all the work that has gone in the previous years. We've seen fashion tech, music tech, film tech. We've even seen digital tourism. We've seen art tech. We've seen so many interesting, like even logistics for the actual movie sector. So they help to transport props. But they use a tech platform, right?
Wow.
There's so many of these brilliant ideas that are coming out, and even of course we can't talk today without talking about AI. So there are a lot of AI based businesses that have come out as well. So it's really great, diversified, and quality all through. And that's just to give you a snippet of what we've seen.
Huge. So it's like I believe that it's a full power-packed package for anyone who comes there to to be part of this. But now let's talk about the fact that this year the focus is music, as well, like you said. So can you elaborate the specific problems that you feel that that's the challenges that music startups face in Nigeria that would be addressed on these mentorship programs that you guys are putting together?
So I think first of all, access to capital. That's always everybody's first problem, right?
Yes.
So that's already
money.
That's already been that.
About it.
I think so there are two parts. There's the creative tech side that we have the music tech. If we're talking about music particularly, then there's the music as a business, like just pure music. So you have all the things in the value chain, from production to distribution to and this is where my colleague Solomon would have been here. Shout out to Solomon. He's leading the music track, but they now have a way to they've carefully curated for those value chain access points, all the people that could help these aspiring folks in the music side to get access outside of capital. So there's partnerships, and there's very, very life-changing connections that can be made to get the business from point A to Z. Do you understand? So, so that's where this whole content market for the music side.
Yes.
Now, for the music tech, which is where I lead primarily,
Yes.
it's now where we look at people who are doing things for streaming. So they're trying to come up with ideas to also have creators paid in a faster, more efficient way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of direct-to-fan engagement as well that we've seen. And that in itself has so many layers and evolution we've seen over the years. But that's usually the most popular one we see
That's
in music.
usually, yeah.
And then, you know, in between, we've seen people try to also look at how to provide data analytics as well for, you know, musicians trying to know their audience, what they look like, their makeup, their prototype, etc. So it's a really amazing. I say one thing: we don't fall short of creative people in this nation, and Africa as a whole.
It's true.
Clock that.
I love it.
We clock that. We clock that. So we understand that mentorship is a key part of the deal room, right? So how are these mentors going to work with these startups during the Entertainment Africa Week Africa 2025?
Yeah. So one thing I will say that these mentors are not there to give hallelujah speeches.
Okay.
They're not there to talk about their successes. They are there to actually roll their sleeves
And get to work.
and get to work. And actually figure out how to model the best businesses that will get them the capital they need. So we actually really look for, the mentors we have are the folks who are literally just ready to actually see these companies work. So they are not just coming there. I mean, of course, they're all seasoned. They're all very, very excellent.
Yeah.
These are like the superstars of their industries and what they've accomplished. So nothing going against that, but they come in with that same attitude because, you know, when you've been on this entrepreneurial journey, you suffer when you suffer. You can impact so much in people,
From
right?
personal experience, you can say, this is what I went through, this is how I came out of
and
it.
this is how you don't have to
don't
go
have
through
to.
what I went
Don't make the same mistake I made.
True.
on period. Is that what you guys?
Period. I love it.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff.
That's literally it. And we have a lot of fun like this. So this is like a typical session, like where we're talking to the companies and they're just allowed to be themselves, right?
Great.
And that's how mentors come in and they let them speak, they let them share, and you know, organic, emotional, just release of sorts. Because that's an opportunity for them to also say, this is the pain I'm going through, building this business I'm building.
Right.
And then you can now tap in and say, okay, this is how I can help. So that's how this is just the perfect way to explain the mentors. They've been, year over year, we've had the best of them, and we're happy to have the rest who are coming this year and going to, you know, impact the lives of the startups.
Okay. Okay. I would just want to chip in there. We're speaking about the journey the mentors will go with these people. Will they have an opportunity after this process to still have these connections with the mentors and say, okay, I learned one or two, I'm putting it to work. Can you assist me through the process or get the feedback? Did that happen during,
Definitely.
the process?
In fact, this year we've purposely also improved the data-driven element of our whole system. And the idea really is that, so I come from a data background. I wrote a data company called Versus Africa. So shout out to my people. And the idea is that everything we do is data driven. So when we now get to the point of understanding the pain points of each of the companies and all the people we're dealing with, we do a mentor matchup. In fact, the mentors already know who they're matching up with in terms of who they can really take on for the rest of their journey, as long as they can exist.
Oh, great.
So over the years, we've had mentors who come in and literally have taken it upon themselves to just literally parent these companies and take them all the way to wherever they could, give them connections that they have, and extend this goodwill.
Interesting.
So strength for strength.
Absolutely, absolutely. So at the end of the sessions, once the demo day is over, there's already connections. This is a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not just for the period.
Yeah, because that's one major thing that we should look out for as well. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I got this mentorship, and that was it." I wasn't able to.
There.
Yeah, it stops there after that week. But it's good to see that there's a process after that that's already created that opportunity to still monitor and help and assist along the way.
Don't get me wrong. I can even say this, and I attest to getting a lot of people asking, "I need your time. I need your time." I'm not always going to be available. I'll make myself available, right?
Great.
That's the point. And it's not easy to balance it, but the commitment never wavers.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
wavers.
Great.
I like the sustainability
Great.
aspect of it. It's
Ah,
amazing.
it's
really
necessary.
amazing.
It really is, so that there's like it's the longevity.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
not just like
That's really good. That's really
One-stop
good.
shop.
But
Yes.
are there any trends in entertainment tech that
Yeah.
you see being highlighted at the?
So I mentioned a few, so that's why I don't want to limit it to just the entertainment tech.
Okay.
Because what we've seen is that I called it the adjacent creatives, which are the guys doing the infrastructure to actually help these other creative tech. So, I mean, I mentioned fashion tech, mentioned climate tech actually, that's more on the, I would say more on the infrastructure side in terms of how they are making sure the environment is in a good place
Right.
for everybody to exist.
For everybody to exist. It's
You
necessary.
know, but again, you have music tech, film tech, we have fashion tech, we have I mentioned the digital tourism, and that's through this is like cultural experiences through the lens of a VR pair of glasses, right? Where they're able to help people like get connected to their history of the country they are from, and do it in a space that is dedicated to them doing it, right? So it's so many.
I want to be in that
That's
space.
going to be interesting. That's going to be nice. So you
that's
just
one of-
get to relive that experience.
Oh my
of-
goodness.
Wow.
Where in the country we're from, I'm not sure.
Maybe
Unless
to
we
know
want
your roots. To know your
No,
roots.
my roots are
Maybe
here.
your roots be so.
But guess what?
Yeah.
What? Now those glasses, they obviously have to be charged from time to time because they're obviously battery operated. So the energy to do that's where the infrastructure guys come in. So having those two things work in parallel, you have your creative guys and you have your innovative startups. So we're also including the innovative startups in this whole mix. We're not excluding them because they're still a very critical part of that ecosystem working. So that's why we had to create those two segments. We couldn't just keep it just strictly at that, right? And again, this is because we have the experience of talking to investors.
Yeah.
We know what the
You know
investors
what they want,
Right.
and
how
we
they can
know
work in.
yes, exactly. And if you're an ecosystem architect, you know that these things need to work for this.
For this to also work.
So
Interesting. Wow. I'm sure it's. I already feel like we should start. We should start immediately so that we can all just get there, get all this knowledge, put it to work, and start making things happen.
Fantastic.
It's huge.
All to be a fly on the wall in a room like that.
So you're there. You just be there. You have to be there to understand and tap into this wealth of
like
information.
seeing the future of African technology and entertainment in real time and just contributing to the development of it.
That's
Fantastic.
amazing.
All right.
Thank
well
you so
done.
much.
I can't wait.
Thank you so
I can't wait.
much,
I
Kemi,
can't
for
wait.
coming and
Thank you
for
so much.
intelligently responding to our questions.
Yes. At least now
Thank you so much.
Everybody's aware. People know what to expect.
Yes.
So everyone's going to be looking forward to being part of it. It's
I am.
you guys are all invited, by the way.
Yay!
Please don't. You guys are saying yes, you come. If I don't see you, then
We will see you. You will see us.
I know.
Kids, we might not see.
You're not there.
It's a coming in. They are covering their face.
she said fly on the wall. No, you will be VVIP.
And that's on period. Clock it.
All right, thank you very much, Kepi, for talking to us about this.
Thank you
And we appreciate your time coming to share it. And I believe that people watching as well, they've seen and they've heard about the importance of this event, and they'll definitely want to come out and be part of it as well. And like we said, we are going to be there.
Yes.
If they are not, I will drag them.
Thank you.
That goes by the feet.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we'll take a
you.
quick break. But when we come back, we still got something very, very special as well. We still have another guest we're going to be chatting with, and it's about music. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Take 3. And yes, just like Adewo said before we went on that break, we have another special guest in the studio. So you know that it's a packed show today. So today we're joined by a voice reshaping the future of Afrobeats. Lagos-born Yardin has carved out a unique lane with a genre-blurring blend of soul, rhythm, and global energy. Now, since his 2023 breakout hit, Waiting, he's become one of Nigeria's most talked about new artists, representing the bold, the borderless creativity that is pushing African music further onto the world stage. And now, he's amplifying that reach even more through a powerful cultural collaboration with Egypt's Noor on the official FIFA Under-17 World Cup Qatar 2025 anthem, Tomorrow's Goat. So today, we are going to be exploring the sound, the growth, and the global vision behind his music. Welcome to the show, Yate.
Yate!
I don't give you a round of applause.
Our round of applause.
Give me a round of applause.
Just you alone, man. See all that, man. All that.
Say the portfolio.
Portfolio is choked. They say portfolio is choked. You're doing stuff. You're doing big things. Good to have you here, bro. Good to have you here, bro.
It's good to be here.
All right. So, ladies, who wants to go first?
No, please.
Can we do the honors?
I am a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
Oh, stop it. Okay, so yeah, talk to us. Your music blends soul, rhythm, Afrobeats effortlessly, right? So how do you do this? How did you discover this unique sound?
Yeah, like every time I always say there's something that music has. You can't really describe it in words, we can only feel it. So once I felt that when I was like singing like Michael Jackson music, I was just singing, using to do chores, I was like, oh, I can detect that thing. So I was like, oh, for me to detect that thing, that means I have it, you understand? So that's when I knew that, okay, yeah, I wanted to do music, or basically art, to be honest. Yeah, I wanted to do music. And to be honest, it felt like it was real because I was in the inside science class.
So it was like it's total, you know.
It was like, I already entered. I'm there.
Science,
like,
you want to go out the art.
Yeah. But like, I feel like everything kind of like, you know, because even in physics, there's harmonics. You know, so everything just, you know, blends. The universe just blends, you know, so that's what it is. That's what it is.
Amazing stuff. So you're from Lagos, right? What part of your Lagos upbringing shaped the musical identity that, you know,
that
you have right now, that you're dishing out right now?
It's like an amalgamation of like, it's like a mixture of many places that I've been in. I grew up in, I was born in Egbeda.
Okay.
I moved to Ikotun.
Okay.
To Ayobo.
Went to Egbeda, Ikotun, Ayobo.
Let's draw a map.
That's like a triangular movement.
Let's draw a map.
It was everywhere. I see like, used to go to my parents, to my grandparents in Bariga, Ouro.
Whoa!
Then I schooled in Yaba Tech, so Yaba, just like everywhere. Then I should go to Shombutere again.
You are Lagos. Lagos is you.
That's him.
You breathe, Lagos.
Yeah.
When they say Lagos born, this are the
yeah.
I mean, I had to add that.
Everywhere. But yeah, it was fun, you know. And bro, I was just jumping from bus to bus, like everything. There's nothing I've not even done in this Lagos, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would think Yadin has also Lagos? You don't see skin in this Lagos. I doubt it. So you say you've done everything, you've experienced Lagos. So would you say that's what really translates into your music? Like she asked earlier, is that is that what makes up your sound?
Yeah, I feel like all those things and the conscious effort to try to make those things appeal internationally. That's what makes Yarden, because it's like, oh, okay, there's something that's going crazy outside, maybe in the US or maybe in the Spanish community. I'm like, oh, or especially in Paris, I'm very, very big fan of like the culture, the French culture. So I was like, how do I put that into, something that's relatable for someone just like me, Most of the Gen Z now, we grew up watching Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. True. That's not our culture, but we can relate. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. When I was small, I always wanted to know how pizza tasted like, you understand? So that's how the music is for me. So I was trying to, let me put elements of outside and put it into, and the easiest way to do that was, listening to, especially like maybe Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson. And me, I just have a special, like a library, that's how I call it, where I just go, I just listen to a lot of old school music, old school music, and kind of like put everything together and try to find ways that it can appeal to people here and also feel good for the people outside. That's how it is.
I like that.
Very intentional.
It's intentional.
Yeah.
I love that.
So now that you're talking about, blending stuff from the outside with what we have, would you say that you see yourself as part of the new wave of Afrobeat, or do you see yourself like completely different? Like this is a completely new sound.
Oh yeah, it's a new sound, but it still has elements of most of the time. The thing I intentionally put into my music is I want people to feel like they've heard it somewhere, but they can't pinpoint exactly where they've heard it.
Wow.
So it's new and it still has some level of some nostalgic feeling to it. So it's like appealing to the new school.
Yeah.
You understand? Because sometimes even me, when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'm finding a lot of people are just knowing who Bob Marley is. I mean, I've always known Bob Marley.
Him,
you understand? So it's just like, I can appeal to that generation. So I feel like it's a mixture of, where the new meets the old, like that middle, that sweet spot, you understand? That's where I just stay. So I feel like I think it's just me that does it, that's intentionally doing it. So yeah.
I kind of like that, and I can relate. The fact that you're trying to do music that cuts across, all age brackets. People who are old can listen and vibe. Young ones can listen and vibe. And it's not a thing of, this guy doesn't have content, he's just making noise. Because right now Afrobeat is.
That's what we have right now. A lot, mostly.
Okay, so your viral hit in 2023 caused a whole lot of rave. People were like, who be this guy? So what changed? Did it really change anything about you? Because sometimes some artists will say they were trying to put out some certain kind of music, but they had to, service the want or the need of the audience, and they just went with that trend. So did that hit, distort anything as regards the kind of music you were going to be putting out, or was that the actual plan? Those are the kind of songs that you wanted to put?
Like what that song did, sometimes when you're doing stuff and you're not getting the success that you're, attaining, but you feel it in your mind. And when you hit that level of, that peak and people resonate with it, it kind of like alters your brain chemistry. Now, you don't really care about too much. You now care about how the music feels. A lot of times where I was making music, I listened to this person because I feel like they knew what was best because they've been in the game. But I need to understand that it's their experience, not mine.
True.
You understand? So that really taught me a lot of things, like, first of all, the song wasn't mixed and mastered like professionally. I mixed and mastered. It just felt good.
Yeah.
Then I was just like, put it out.
Let's put it out.
It was and again, it was short. A lot of people will say that's not good for radio. That's not good for this. So there's a lot of things that it broke and kind of like altered my brain chemistry. I was like, if I make music, I don't really necessarily have to put the audience in my head space. I just need to know, if it sounds good, like if it sounds good to me, and really stripping the ego out of it, because I learned too from that song that your ego doesn't really matter when it comes to making music or making art. You understand? You need to put your ego to the side and just create. For creation's sake, because my own mantra is I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing.
You're just doing, just creating.
It did really alter my brain chemistry, and I was like, okay, let me make more with this new way of thinking when it comes to art. So it really changed it, because I obviously don't want to make another song. I wanted to see how far it could go, and it's been amazing, to be honest. Like, if you ask me, so I wouldn't even say like my breakout song is my favorite song. You understand?
That always happens.
A lot of artists say that.
I didn't know that was going to
it was just there.
But that always happens.
Yeah, it always happens. Always happens.
Amazing. Let's talk about your collaboration with Noah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that one. How did that collaboration come to play?
I was just in my house, just chilling, just obviously making music or thinking about the next content to do. Because this Gen Z, you have to create content. You can't be mysterious anymore.
You can't be mysterious.
You have to, I'm not, honestly, even for music, I don't think I'll be on any. If I just had Spotify and YouTube, I'm good. I don't have the strength for Instagram to take pictures every day. I don't have the time for Twitter to tweet things. But music that made me enter into this space, so I have to do it. So I was just chilling, tweeting, or making content, So I just got the call from my team that there's somebody that knows somebody that loves your music and wants you to do this thing. I was like, FIFA.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
What would you have said?
Like, is that a question?
Is that rude?
Is that a question?
Excuse me?
Should we? What?
Let's
look at it.
I hit on my producer. Like, I went to the house. I was like, don't worry, transport. I have
everything.
I'm ready.
Bro, it was very, very crazy because when I heard the song, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You understand? And when they told me that there's some funds up front, I was like, money.
Baba, inspiration came through.
The
juice started flowing.
Inspiration came through.
That's the detail.
I was like, then the whole process was very, very simple.
Yeah.
And it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of how firms work. Bro, it's not on vibes anymore.
True.
It's now on like work.
True.
So it made me kind of open my eyes that if they say they want this done, because when it comes to music like that, they want it to be inclusive, let everybody feel
it,
that teamwork, that kind of vibe. So, I had to even call my friends that are never into music just to let them have that whole shout, that crowd feeling in the stadium.
Yeah.
So it was amazing, and when I sent it to them, they were like, oh, they loved it, make some changes.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, my team was so happy, it was so good to go. And the funny thing with me is that I'm very, very happy, but I'm happy before them. You understand? Then I just look for the next thing. What's next?
Yes, what's
next? In my mind now, they're already making songs for FIFA or for other things. So that I can send to them that since I already have the connect, let's just keep making. Let's move on to the next thing.
True.
True. So it was amazing collaboration with Noah, and now we call ourselves twins. We're like, because it's crazy because the first major feature is Egypt, and if you check my this my finger is this the ankh, and it originates from Egypt actually. So the whole thing just kind of like, okay, the universe is trying to say, like, there's a connection there. So I don't play with that. Like once I see certain signals and stuff like that, I just know, okay, I don't need to play with this. It's certain. It's just fixed. So that's the vibe.
I like that. I like that. With what you said, I had to pick out the fact that you said the money was in front. What was the money that was in front? It was what's the reaching has the money.
The money aside, the connect FIFA.
That's what you say, like I didn't blame me. The global platform, even if there was no money, bro.
Oh my God.
And again, the bragging rights, It's funny. I'm the youngest and I'm the second Nigerian after Davido. That's insane. So
come on, we need to clap.
Oh God, Mr. Harris, fire away. I wanted to shake that for you now.
You're too much. And the song title "Tomorrow's Goat."
Yeah.
You know the name.
I think you have to feel Tomorrow's Goat.
Yeah.
All right. Now, and I know sometimes collaborations can be tricky, given the fact that this person is, even in the same country, it can be tricky. Now, doing collaboration with someone outside from another country, different culture, different writing skill, understanding of music, and you guys were able to put that together. So how were you able to say, okay, I'm still going to keep my Nigerianness into this, bring in the Nigerian original sound, and still make it blend and make it sound really good for them as well.
Let's put that one short.
Quickly, yes.
So when it comes to making music, I feel like culture is not the first thing I put in my head. First of all, it needs to sound good. That's why I really respect artists like Travis Scott, Chris Brown, because they understand the music. Like they will do some their research on culture and stuff, but they understand the music. So if it sounds good, it sounds good. So working with Noah and working with the team, it's just let me do what I can do best, and they do what they do best. Find where it blends, where it complements each other, and that's how we just made the record. And it's crazy because I recorded in Nigeria, she recorded in Egypt, and the song sounds so united. So it's amazing.
Love it. Okay, so we are going to take a breather right now. We have to go on a quick break. Mava was on the streets as well. So when we come back from that break, we'll continue our conversation with Yardin, and maybe we'll have something to say about what Mava asked netizens on the street.
You already know how we do it, guys. It's another beautiful episode of World on the Streets. Yes, my name is Meva, and I'm sure you're sad for all the exciting conversation I'm about to have. You know what? Let's get right into it. What song are you feeling at the moment? What new song out of this new released album or songs are you feeling at the moment?
That'll be Fun by Rema. I just want to have fun, yes.
Okay.
But I think Walk of Art is a goat by Ashake.
So you're an Ashake vibe?
I love Ashake.
Rema's album, his latest album.
What song in his album are you feeling?
Macham, I did Macham, something like that.
Oluwatosi, Oluwatosi, Oluwatosi. The Jesus that I know is enough for me.
Who sang it?
I don't even know. For the song that I'm feeling at the moment, I really like Numero by Sounds.
Right now, Fola. It's not really new. I think it's been out for like 2 months. I feel Catharsis. I think that's the name, Catharsis.
I'll say Fola, I mean. I love For You, I love Feelings.
All right, welcome back to Take 3, ladies and gentlemen. So Yadin, you want to answer us? What is that song you're vibing to right now?
Oh, well, there's a lot, to be honest. But I think, oh man, it's still old music, man. I just know what's wrong with me, man.
There's nothing wrong with
It's that's okay.
I'm like this, like 70-year-old man trapped in this.
In the young body.
Like, funny enough, I'm listening to like Michael Jackson Thriller album. Yeah, this is Michael Jackson. Like I listen to it kind of like religiously every year.
Yeah.
But now like I have like I think Baby Be Mine. That's what I'm listening to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be excited about the biopic coming.
Biopic coming through.
I already have my Thriller jacket.
Perfect. I love it. I love it. Edo?
Me? What song am I listening to?
Yeah.
It's
Kasongo, yeah.
You get it? Is that guy, that outside rap guy?
Oh!
I'm telling you, I don't know what he's saying, but it is a vibe.
Yeah,
I can be on my bed, I'm like, wait, yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm listening to right now. Hey, Kemni, how about you? What are you listening to? No, just tell us.
Don't worry. We listen, we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge.
They watch, they don't judge.
Just tell us.
So no problem.
Don't be shy, Kemini.
Pass. Wow.
So fast, take it to Kate. Kate, wow. What are you listening to?
Kemini is not proud of her playlist.
Kate, what are you listening to?
I think right now I am vibing to the Olufumi Reimagine or the Reimagine series by Heidi Kabasa. I'm vibing to that. Yeah, I'm vibing to that a lot now. I've been listening to it since anyways, but I don't stop. I just keep going.
It's good.
Yeah, I really love that. Yes, I really 100% enjoy listening to them.
Well, it's good. It's been nice chatting with you, Yadin, and we appreciate the fact that you came out, and we know that you said it, that you're looking for the next big thing. The focus is the next big thing.
Yes.
And hey, you've started this already. Who knows where the world will take you then?
It's amazing.
All right. So before you leave us, what should your fans expect moving forward, real quick?
Like everybody knows that I'm on the journey to 1 billion streams right now. Like I really want to hit that because The Weeknd is my favorite artist.
Is that the thing with the hair thing? Does he have? Okay.
So The Weeknd is like my favorite artist, and he makes music so easy. And he's just artists. There's some artists I don't know, man. I feel like there's some artists that makes music as easy as ubiquitous as ABC. ABC. Once you say ABC, you already know it's A, B, C, D. That's the melody that comes to
Yes.
A lot of artists are like that when they make their music. So they just stick, the melody just sticks.
Just move.
Even if you don't understand them. So expect a lot of music from me, and I direct all my videos myself.
Oh, great.
Now.
Wow.
So,
You're talented.
Yeah. So I want another thing too. I just want to revolutionize making music videos interesting, short films inside, here and there, like how Michael Jackson used to do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I really want to do, and make Afro beats just more interesting again, like bring back bridges, bring back, nice intros.
Not
you understand?
That thing you said.
Maybe conso.
See, that thing that you said about bringing back bridges.
Yeah.
I'm very. Why we don't have bridges in songs anymore?
I want to chop your body is a bridge now. your body now means pipe. You've not heard that song.
Let's play with it.
Yes, now.
So
Baby cut soap. We soap.
There were no. You and your soap avoid people.
Okay.
We spoke about that recently about the bridge thingy. It's an extinction right now.
Like, I feel like this coming to kind of like in circle. I don't think the universe is linear. I think it's like this.
Yeah. So
it's coming everybody's coming back to do like you check. Adekunle Gold, like the OG, he made
the Fuji album.
Even the video has this old school vibes, So a lot of things are circling back to the way they were, and and I just love the vibe of it, And people right now, people are like, you know, their ears are wanting something, you know, fresh, something new, something. That's why all these guys, you know, like you said, cut soap, you know, like all these guys, they're refreshing. I'm not going to lie, they're refreshing to listen to,
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming, Yadin,
I hope
on the
it is.
show. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
All right, guys, it's been an amazing one. Yes, right? 100.
Great show.
Well, this is where we wrap it up on the show today. But you know how we always do now. We always show you what your celebrities are doing on social media so you can be up to speed with them. But remember, tomorrow we're back again with more hit, more action, more flavor, more fire, more sauce. Yes. From the crew, I'm Taiwo, aka the voice of God, and we see you guys tomorrow.